Hey everyone, it's Erica. Welcome back to the channel. I have another process video for you using the North Pole collection from Blvd. This is going to be a winter layout using lots of blues from the kit. I'm going to start out with some white cardstock and trim, I believe about an inch and a quarter off one side. And then I'm going to mat it onto these two pattern papers from the North Pole collection. Going to leave the dark blue with the light blue dot as a 12 by 12. And then I'm going to trim the light blue pattern paper just a little bit. I'm just going to trim a little bit off the left side so that I have the light blue color peeking out the left and the right. And I have these 4 photos of Liam out in the snow. We were just playing out in the snow. It was beautiful outside, and we had got lots of snow. This was from last winter. The sun was shining, so we went outside and he was playing on his play set in the snow. So took some photos of him and got them printed out on my Canon printer. Trim them up, and then I'll add some layers to them in a little bit. Going to distress the edges of this white cardstock and then get it stuck down to the pattern papers. I'm just going to use my runner from Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L to get these stuck down. And I don't got the inside of these or anything or the sides. I just go ahead and leave them as is. And then using my mat here just to line things up. And this mat here is from Close to My Heart. I'll leave it linked down below for my Close to My Heart shop. I am going to trim off a little bit more of the white here in just a little bit. I'm just going to take my scissors and trim a little bit off the left and the right because I couldn't really see that light blue peeking out, so I wanted some more of it to come through. So I'm just going to take these scissors here and just trim some more off, and it's not straight at all, but I know I'm going to distress the edges, so I'm not worried about that. So just using the scissors, trimming off the left and the right. And then I'm going to go in with these Tim Holtz scissors and distress the edges and kind of pull them back and roll them up so that you can see some more of that light blue pattern. And I like that way better. So I did pull in some epoxy flare embellishments from Scrap and Happy Studio. You can see them off to the right. I do end up using one of them on this layout, and I will point that out when I get that added to the layout. But I do want to add something behind each of the photos. So I did pull out the acetate that goes along with this collection, and it's has some white snowflakes all over it, just to add a little bit of something behind 2 of the photos. And then the other 2 photos, I just take some pattern paper from the collection and add that to the other 2 photos. So I have 2 that have the acetate and then 2 that will have this pretty pattern paper behind it. I was trying to think of the color of this pattern paper. Oh, it's golf. So the color is golf, and that's what I'm going to use to mat these 2 photos. And then I will get them adhered down to the layout. I believe I have 2 of them popped up on foam adhesive, and then the other 2 are stuck down directly to the layout with the Scrapbook Adhesives tape runner. And they're positioned pretty much center in the layout, pretty close to center in the layout. And then the next thing I'm going to do is start to embellish. I have the title Winter Wonderland picked up, and I just think that is just the perfect title. I have a little piece of a tag up here at the top. So I'm going to add that to the top and then have some thread at the top. And I don't tie it in a bow. I just kind of leave it. And it kind of just fell in the perfect spot. So I'm going to leave it there. And then I pulled out some die cuts to add around the layout. So I'm just going to get them stuck down. So I make sure to do clusters on the left and the right of the photos. Just using some die cuts and some chipboard pieces and then some puffy stickers as well. So I have the trees there. One I believe is a chipboard and one is a die cut. And then I'm going to bring in some more trees. So I'll do 2 more trees on each side using the puffy stickers. And you'll see that here in just a little bit. I pulled out embellishments that had the blue tones. And then I did pull out, or I will add some red embellishments as well. And I believe they are from the enamel, like the shape enamels, the like the enamel dots. They're just the shapes. So I pull out some of those, and they're just some red hearts because he's got red gloves and they really like stand out in the photo. So I wanted to add some more red to the layout, but not too much. So I just add a couple red enamel dots, enamel hearts, actually, not dots. I'm going to get this winter popped up on foam adhesive and adhered to the center there at the bottom. And then the Wonderland is adhered directly to the layout. Really, really simple layout. I love the layers behind the white cardstock. I did think about adding in some mist, some silver mist to give it a little something that looked like snow in the background, but I ended up not doing the splatters. In the end, I just left it nice and clean. So I love the way that it turned out. I love all of the blues and then that pop of red with his gloves. I have this little winter hat. I did put it over on the little polar bear, but I took it off and added it to the title. Just tucking in some smaller die cuts and stickers to the tops and the bottom of the photo. And then I have this little epoxy here that's the perfect color to go with the collection, and it just says happy. I love these epoxies that have the words at the top where you can tuck them into like the tops of photos and stuff. Those are my favorite. So anytime she makes those, I try to pick those up. I have a little bit of this border sticker that's a scallop in that blue, that dark blue, and I wanted to bring some more of that in, so I'm just going to pop that little piece up there at the top. And then I'm just going to sprinkle in a couple little embellishments around the page, some more of those enamels. Here are those hearts that I was talking about. They are the red enamel, so I have a little red one up the top, and then I found a bigger one, and I'm going to swap them out and put the red one here on this little blue cap, and then put the larger one up at the top on the tag. And then I have some puffy stickers, like little snowflake puffy stickers and puffy or enamel snowflakes that I'm going to just sprinkle around the page and tuck in here and there just for a little bit more detail around the page. Here's another little light blue heart that I'm going to add. Since I have two other hearts, I'm going to add in that little blue one. And that finishes it up. I have these still shots here for you so you can see all the little details around the page. Love how it came out. The North Pole collection is one of my favorites. It's great for holiday and also great for winter, and the colors are amazing. So thanks so much for watching. I will leave all the information linked down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day and that you get some time to create. I will see you all soon. Bye.